G'day folks and welcome back to Lord of the Rings Online. And you may notice a bit of a change in scenery. I'm actually back in Everdim, because for a change for this episode, I thought I would go up to Forochel and just check out that quest I have for Tor Othon, I think you pronounce it. So it appears as though I get to there by riding up through these mountains here to Forochel. We'll see what we get when we get up there. But everything's underleveled for me here, so I've been able to just coast past everything. The other thing I just want to let you guys know is there was a special in the LOTRO store, so I picked up an Enduring Universal Toolkit. I think it was like 50 or 60% off. But other than that, we're basically where we left off at the last episode, other than in a different zone. I still have those Angmar quests, but the Lost Fellowship is the one that I need to go to Forochel for. It looks like we're just about to transition in the zone. Oh, it looks a bit snowy up there. I still got my sword and shield on too. It was actually a little bit fun to play with a different weapon. I don't know if it's any better than the two-hander I had, whether or not the defenses suit me better, or... I like that the weapon aura, though, just stays with the character. It's not like something that's stuck to a weapon, which is usually what happens in most games. Because that becomes a bit of a money sink for people, because they have to keep applying auras to weapons and the like. I don't know what I'll have to mine up here, and I don't actually know what the level range is for here. Let's go up and see if we can get a look at the view. Doesn't actually appear to be any mobs or anything around yet. Except these little hares and the fox I saw earlier. Still got a ways to go before we get to that lake. Truly might. I also went back into, I went into Bree using that at the end of the last episode off camera. Oh, got a bit gloomy then, didn't it? What time is that? Night time, late watches, ancient iron deposit. That's much faster at mining, not ironing. Yeah, we got some red dots appearing on our... There we go, there's a Wolverine. What level? 45. Okay, so it's quite high up in levels. This is so much faster. That's quite nice. This is a bit spooky. This place 2,000 health for a standard creature. That's pretty high. Where are we going? This way. Is it because it's nighttime? This is like the Aurora Borealis. Or I'm from Australia. There's actually the Aurora Australis. What is that? It's an enemy, is it? Oh, it is ancient iron. Okay, so we're getting the right materials at least. Ancient silver. What's the other stuff that was there? Ancient nickel. What is that? Oh, that's an actual ore. This is looks like the lake. Here's a caravan, a mammoth caravan. Stable master.
I am pleased to be made known to you.
Thank you. I'm pleased to be made known to you. Bright dust. There he is. Kennelee. Supplier and provision. Healer. Kennelee. Lost Fellowship.
Tell me what you need or move along.
You were sent by Heligdir to ensure we were safe? Yes, yes, that is all well and good. But it is not my fault, you see. Those other fools got themselves lost. If I had my raven, things would be much different.
I do not ask much of you.
Through the trees, he says. Just go through the line of trees. Ha! Surely we would be wandering for a week or more that way. My shortcut is the only way to... Oh my, I beg your pardon. You see, my fellows and I were on our way to, well... That is sort of no consequence. In their haste, they took a road that we should not have been following, and it seems I have lost track of them. I quickly dispatched my raven towards the rocky outcropping to the southwest to see if any tracks were left in the snow. So far, she has not returned. I was about to go retrieve her, thinking she got stuck in the trees. But my bear friend Lyndon is not well and requires my help here. If you are headed in that direction, could you look for her? This giant bear does not appear well, does it? Okay, well I can help you. There's fire.
How can I be of help today?
I have many tavara to trade.
Where were these other quest givers? The raven's up there. Yeah. Santu.
You have come at a portentous time.
Have you no sense, foolish civilian? You've come into our camp without announcing yourself, but then you approach with the noise of a herd of Norsu. So it is not hard to follow you. We tire of you, civilian. You bring the world's ills with you, sweeping unhappiness into our lands. You will have to make your true purpose clear if you expect us to accept your passage through the tundra. If you wish to proceed further into the northern steppes, speak with the sentry who guards our border with the forest. His post lies along the northeast road. He will be watching you closely for any signs of questionable intentions. Not a problem. There was one more quest, I'm sure. There.
Viveki could use your assistance.
You look like you have come from a long journey. What is your land called and what is it like? Does it have sand? I do not quite know what that is, but it sounds most interesting. I like to hear tales of distant places, especially after spending a whole day making kika. It helps to break the ikavas, the tedium of the work. If you are of mind to assist, I think my mother could use your help. We've been trying to build enough kika to give some of the elders as well as their traders, but there are not enough workers helping. Just follow the road into Kapakota. My mother's name is Ija. Easy enough done. Alright, well, this is a nice little camp that we found here. We can go this way. Well, there's his mother right there.
The breath of the Witch King blows hard in this place.
Well, hello, traveler. I see my son is making friends with all strange people to the south. He should know better at his age, but that is none of your concern, I suppose. As long as you are here, perhaps you could be of some use to us.
Shadows fall upon
Moose
us, all
antlers,
Angmar.
sinew, driftwood. These past few months have been getting more and more difficult. There are too many beasts in the forest, and there are not enough hunters to collect our supplies for the Kelka. You can help us by collecting moose antlers, sinew, and driftwood. The antlers are important, you see. They are flattened into Luisua of our sleds, keeping them light but ever so strong. Most any moose you hunt in our forest should provide you with a generous amount. The sinew comes from the wolverines all around Kota. Their meat is too tough for eating, but perfect for lashing the Kelka together. There is something strange about the driftwood, though. The lake cares for it, cradling the timbers until they emerge on the southern shore like smooth gems from Kivakvuku Vaki, the trader's pouch. The wood glows like the moon, and because the Kelka are formed from it, they will always guide us back to our homes. My people depend upon the Kelka to make our goods from village to village. Your help will be greatly appreciated. Raw materials. Okay. There might be something else up here. Valteri.
Will you hear my words?
Defeat the caged Rakefang. Why would I want to kill it? It's caged. Ha! Someone of your stature would make a great hunter. The Sumaja would never attack such light fare. If you ever hope to hunt with us carrying our quivers, you will prove that you can stare the kill down and not flee at the first sight of a cruel beast like a Sumaja. I hope your Lustan are cared for well. When I awaken this beast, you will no doubt be wearing them out. Slay the Sumaja and you will earn the right to hunt with the Lumivaki. Warg's eyes suddenly snap open as it springs up onto all fours, ready to strike.
Greetings,
It is dead. How can that? Of course, in jest did I say the Sumaja would be difficult to defeat. Or even a child could have killed such a scraggly runt.
I do not think we should waste the day.
Quests. Collect warg fat. Strange that you could defeat a Sumaja without any training from our hunters, but it had not been fed well in our camp and was very sick last week. If you wish to hunt with us, then very well. Go into the woods and collect the fat from the underbellies of the Sumaja. One of our hunters will be able to use it later. Look to the southwest in the hills behind the lake. That is where you will find the most Sumaja. Alright, so we're going to go hunting. What is that? Look at that guy. There's a moose. That was an easy one. Oop, stunned me. Five antlers done. That was another quest there. 6 antlers done. There you go. Wolverine, I need to get one of those. Uro.
You will find little.
Oh no, they are
trust in the
trapping me,
Televirus.
circling around me, and I am sorry, just the terror they wrought still shudders through my mortal frame. It was the Susi, what you call wolves, what that did this. I thought at first the wind had spun into terrible squall. Then they began to howl, insane wailing like a giddy group of children playing a game. Their hideous screams of delight became snarls as my tent was torn apart. I was sure I would rent limb from limb. But once they got my meager food supplies, the whole pack vanished.
Believe me, Becky, you're troubled.
The Susi have always been an evil breed, but with the onset of the frozen winter, they have become more bold and far more dangerous. They raid our guard tents, and some have even assaulted Capacota. If you wish to gain the trust of the Lumivaki of Capacota, you will hunt down the Susi and kill as many as you can. They prowl all around us. Hurry, I do not wish to become the Susi's next meal. Oh, okay, I'll take out some wolves too. Are you a wolf? You are a wolf. How did that debuff me from all the way over there? Ancient iron deposit. Oh, it's so much faster to harvest that stuff now. Get this other moose. Some wolves. Of 14. Oh man, that water would be cold. Get on our horse and go up and get that other piece. Ancient iron. It's the wargs. Thing complete. Use war chant thrust or smashing stab. Don't even know what I used. That's thrust. Hunting red fang. And wolves must be scary in the night. Sea bear. get one more antler, so it's handy that you've just come wandering along. Out of 10. Oh, there's the raven. I didn't even mean to come here. The raven looks up at you with a forlorn stare, but suddenly starts flapping its wings furiously and darts off towards an opening in the rocks. Oh, hello there. We need some more sinew and driftwood. 2 more wolves. Some more ancient iron ore. Did the raven go then? Did that count? Why did that just disappear? There's another Wolverine right there. Hit him. There we go, there's the sinew done. I followed that raven the whole way again. Oh, did you steal my raven? I just wait for this raven? This is a spooky... Is that a... That's a warg. Let's go down here. We'll get a couple more wolves, because I only need 2 more wolves anyway. I think red fangs are the wolves. I need a wolf though. There we go. There's some. Get that. Somehow managed to get that ore in the lag. Okay, let's get this. Okay, let's mount up and see if this raven's back. I feel like it's good I've got this hooded cloak in this snow. Okay, let's try again. Maybe we can, now that a lot of it's cleared out, this raven will fly through. I never knew the trees move when I walk through them. Look at that. Wolverine. There's a red fang. We can take him out. Keep moving, Raven. Come on. I have an arrow in my hand. Come on, Raven. Do I have to take it all the way back to the village? No, don't disappear. Oh, no. Okay, we did it. The Raven is now safe. Okay, so 2 more wolves and driftwood. Okay, we got that. Dismount here. We'll take out this wolf. It's quite a pretty place, really, isn't it? Lock. What is he? Ice armor aura. Ooh. There's a goblin too. Let's take out this guy. No, this might be the last 2 pieces I need. This snow's nice. I don't remember if it snowed in the Misty Mountains. I don't think it did. Okay. Or is this just like a weather event, like rain and stuff? Myself a screenshot, thumbnail. Now I gotta get to the other side. Wish I could just ride across this. And 1 more wolf. No, that's the one I just got. Moose. Moose. Wolverines. What is that invisible person? Oh, there you are. Why do you have a friend with you? How do you get that person to be with you? What are you? Captain. Where's this wolf I need? Is that it? That's it. Done. Okay. Back to the village. Quite like questing around here. I know it's just brand new, but oh, there's that guy again. Goodbye. What are you? Aragorn's allies. A mariner. I've seen many of those around. Also, are you ice skating? How cool is that? Oh, leave me alone. These giant mammoths. What have I got here? I've got pure black furs. Do I have anything else? Pure black skin. I've got great ears. No. That's it. So who do I hand that into? Oh, you.
Welcome, de la Veras. I am pleased to be made known to you.
I am pleased to be made known to you. Pure black fur. Pure black skin.
My coatie is your coatie. I am pleased to
Bit
be
of
made
extra
known to you.
XP. Pure black fur.
My coatie is your coatie.
My coatie is your coatie. Ah. Lossoff. Oh, that's the task limit reached. There's Lossoff. Oh, Lossoff must be the people.
Why have you come here?
This is a havas, a kindness you have performed. These materials will help us to make enough sleds for the hunters and for the elders.
The Witch King's hand stretches out to us from the past.
Now that we have all the raw materials, we are ready to build the sleds. However, our rawhide will never hold the wood together if it is not cured first. Curing the rawhide dries it and makes it stronger. First, we will need some suola, salt. The Kivivaki call it. The Kivivaki bring it from a place known only in stories, where mouths rise out of the earth. These traders are the only ones who are able to gather it. Trade them a set of antlers for a satchel of suola, then place it in the curing barrel within the rawhide strips. If you do this for me, you will have proven yourself a friend to the Kelka makers of the Lumivaki. I can do that. I should be able to hand in the other stuff up here too.
what you need or move
How she managed to
along.
get lost among wargs is a mystery to me, but obviously it was through no fault of my own. She seems to be beckoning towards the icy cliffs to the west. I believe my fellowship must have been there within the last day or two. I think we will be able to follow their trail if Lyndon here is able to raise her spirits.
I do not ask much of you.
We are ready to trek onwards to reunite with my fellowship, but Lyndon is still sick. I think the poor bear is starving. His paw has been at his stomach all day. Lyndon will surely liven up if he has some meat in his belly. The moose in this forest should do nicely. If you can hunt the moose for me and bring me some meat, we should be able to get underway soon. I am so sorry for all this trouble. Moose graze in the forest surrounding us. Thank you, my friend. I can do that.
From whence came you in
I
this cold
did
winter?
not think you would survive my challenge, civilian. Even my hunters might have been overwhelmed by so many Sumaja. Now that you have proven yourself, we have one more request.
Will you hear my words?
The most vicious of the Sumaja, which some call the Behemoth, waits for us among the rocks to the southwest. The beast has been made stronger by the Rautavaki and has grown far too powerful for our hunters to defeat alone. Perhaps you can help us drive away or slay the beast. We will rub the Sumaja fat you brought us on a token of the Lossoth and set it alight. Place this token on the ground when the behemoth attacks. Hopefully the beast will become frightened and you may attack it in its confusion. The behemoth is a terrible foe and you should use caution when approaching it.
You
Miruja.
must speak, Ejlavia.
Civilian, we must speak quietly but quickly. There is a horrific threat along the gentle shores of our lake. I have heard Valateri's hunters gather in the twilight at the gates of the town in hurried whispers, readying themselves for some kind of assault. Try not to be a curious person, but if Valteri is concerned, then the likes of me should bolt for the fair fields in the south. I heard them talk of a Samaja by who by night watches us from the battered peaks and spoke to Angmar in a voice we dare not try to understand. The Somaja, whom we call Block, was bred long ago in that horrid land, and now waits in the shadows for the right time to signal an attack upon us. I fear Valteria is not moving quickly enough. Someone needs to strike down this craven beast. Will you do this? Block wanders among the other Somaja along the west shore. I think I've already killed it. Okay. Off right.
Well met.
Good day there. It's a relief to talk to someone without stumbling around in that befuddled language. You caught us right in time. We were just preparing to take the road south back towards more civilized folk. Salt? I don't quite know what the Lossoth do with all this salt, but as long as they've got the trades for it, we're happy to haul it down here. What? An antler? Shame on them. I'd expect at least a few hides for this. You're lucky we've got so much more work to do. Oh, hello. Or I'd send you straight back. My nano. Defeat the snarling Wolverine. My mother told me that you gathered supplies for the Kelka. We are so happy to have your help. I'm actually a little frightened too. A horrible Wolverine jumped out at me while I was making my way around the lake. It was big and ugly. I thought for a moment it would surely swallow me whole. Maybe we ask too much of you, Civulian. But if you could check along the north road for me and be sure the Wolverines have not found something they are protecting, I would be able to walk the lake shore without a care. too far away.
The Lumi Vicky could use your assistance.
Well, I am helping you, aren't I? Okay, let's go around this way. We might be able to take out that wolf on the other side. The snow's getting heavier, isn't it? 3 of 6 moose meat. Block, that's the one I need to kill. So I know I can kill him at least. I'm gonna bleed out anyway. The goblin. Defeated that, defeated that. The Wolverine is up there, so let's head over there. And the snow is really coming down. I can't even see over the other side anymore. Glad I got that screenshot when I did. Oh, it's deep here. Swim faster. I'll get this ancient iron. There we go. Loot that. Ooh. What is that? Oh, there it is. Ancient silver. I haven't seen any ancient nickel yet. Let's loot that. Okay, dismount. Where's this Wolverine? The snarling Wolverine? Yes, that's who I want to defeat. Done. Okay. Go back to the camp. I'll probably run along the shore. Oh. The snowy, snowy north. Look at this guy go. He's great. Mirja.
You are a stranger to the Lumi
You
Vale.
killed Block? You just walked up and defeated such a cunning beast? If Valateri's hunters were so careful, I find it hard to believe you were able to eliminate the Sumaja without more deliberate planning. You might think we are foolish people, Asgalad, but we do not tolerate being insulted. Take this and be on your way. I will pay a real hero far more. Hey. I did what you asked, didn't I? Where is... Oh, crap. Oh, there's the curing barrel.
What brings you to this place?
3, 4, 5. This will be enough, Suola, to cure all of the hides you brought me. Thank you, Asgalad, for your help. Completed building the snow sled.
Shadows fall upon us out
Oh.
of Angmar.
1.6. Agility, vitality, will. Parry rating, vitality, maximum morale. What's better, those? That blue color or purple? Incredible, the Northern Road has not been this safe in some time. You are free to travel further into these lands with one condition. Please speak with the chieftain in Pinti Peldot. You'll be venturing out of our territory and into their hunting grounds. We would not want you to appear unannounced. Where does that take me? Oh, that's there. That's the next camp. Okay. And the League.
This is
Oh,
your
Asgalad,
color.
I will give this to Lyndon right away.
Stay and hear me out.
What is a bag of weak blasting powder? It seems Lyndon's sensitive stomach is not as grateful as I am for your help. He is of the highest breed you see and must be fed lean, tender meat. I promise not to trouble you again if you can only supply him with some suitable food. I overheard the Losoth, wonderful people you know, saying something about an immense elk buck who keeps watch over the southern end of the forest. Surely his flanks would be strong and rich for Lyndon here. I think you will find him if you journey southwest into the start of the foothills just beyond the southern shore. I didn't see that bit out there. Is there a quest up here? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't appear. So. Okay. I knew they had found something, but something as nice as a bird's nest I would not have suspected. It was small, you say. You must be a mighty hero indeed to mock such a menace. Thank you again. Tomorrow I'll make haste for the shore. Minuscule menace. Okay, let's go kill this deer. Oh, hello. And this snow is so thick. Oh, ancient iron. Oh, ancient nickel ore. So that might be. Oh, so that's a different material. That's like a more rare version. Ancient silver. Did that just appear? I'm sure I mined that already. Okay. I need to get a mining carryall, that's for sure. See if there's anything in the LOTRO store we can have a splurge on. Where are we? Further up here. Here we go. Okay, they're not on special. 25% off it was. Thought it was better than that. Either way, I've got it now and it is pretty cool. There we go. That's who I'm after. Flank. Let's get out of this snowy hill. Go back and feed the bear. Oh. 5, 6, 44. Angry moose. It'd be such an intimidating animal to see. I've never seen a moose in real life. They look absolutely massive. Like in Australia, we have feral deer. But like the biggest one of those I've seen is a rusa deer, which are from Indonesia. Let's see how far this wolf chases us.
Why are you
Oh, he's a
bothering me?
lawmaster. Oh, it makes sense. He's got a bear then. Linden's spirits are finally picking up. It seems that after all this time, I should be packing to journey on my way on with you instead of my fellows. But alas, I must be on my way to meet them. I will prepare to take my leave, but I thank you heartily for your assistance, and I know Linden thanks you as well in his way. Okay. So does that bring the hunting supplies? Defeat Gilly's Andrews. So that quest to come here must have been just to bring me here, basically. Alright, well, I think I'll start to travel out to the next little quest hub up here, which looks like everything's up here. What's that quest?
May I be of help to you?
Driving the beasts out. Driving the beasts out. I've got a couple more quests to do here. That's enough for this episode, though, I think. See if we can wait till the snow clears a little bit and see a bit better what we're doing. But, it's been nice questing in a little bit of a different zone. The music's quite powerful. And these snow zones make me feel cold in real life. But it is a bit nicer than the gloom of Angmar for a little bit. So if you enjoyed the episode, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. Most people that actually watch aren't subscribed, and it's actually free to subscribe. I'll eventually work out some benefit to being a subscriber other than just showing your thanks for my video. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for coming.